Hello everyone, in this video we will be talking about summons, summon crystals or summon cores, whatever you wanna call it, and the different team mechanics that go on in Dissidia that can make it kind of a confusing game. So let's go. Now, we're gonna pick our battle set A, and the first thing that is gonna show you right here, we're gonna get a summon screen. Now, your summons are more than just a cinematic partner that can fuck up your opponent. They're also really integral to when it comes to how you're gonna play the game, because they give different passive buffs to your characters during the whole match, not when they're just up. So, these are Ifrit. We can see the pre-summoning or post-summoning power. So for Ifrit, Warcry, it reduces guard stamina more quickly. Shiva has overflow, and like we have a lot of shit, and each of them do very different stuff. So your summon is gonna be very important for the kind of character you have. So Ban uses his HP attacks a lot, so he's gonna want to have Shiva because you gain bravery much faster after landing an HP attack with her. Squall does a lot of guard damage, so he's gonna have Ifrit in his team to make sure that he guard breaks his opponent. Characters like Cloud and Terra really benefit from their EX skill. Same with Ace, which is not in the game yet, so they really want to have Bahamut in so that they can charge the EX skill faster. X-Dead and Ishtola, they can debuff the opponent, so Leviathan helps. So everyone has a use for at least one summon. Now, you're only gonna get one per team, so usually you wanna get something that works for all three, but if you can help it, hey, all functions, oh boy, this is not Marvel. All summons are good for all characters, maybe not Leviathan, but don't worry about that too much. Now, for the sake of this video, let's go with Alexander. Why not? Google ship. Now we have Zidane, the Monkey Man, and hey, Cecil again. He's showing all over the place. I haven't seen him online much. I don't know why. I've seen Cloud and Squalls everywhere, but hey, those two guys are popular. They know. And on the team we got Terra, Sirion, and another Cloud. So,
make it easy on yourselves.
Before we talk about the summon card, which is gonna take 30 seconds to appear, because that's how long that summon card takes to appear, let's talk about the targeting system. So by pressing L2 and R2, we switch our targets. This is gonna be really important for team battles. Now, if we press the two of them together, we go to the target that's closest to us. So that's really important when it comes to close quarter combat. So right here we're targeting Terra, we press the two of them and we go immediately to Cloud. Now, why is this important for the summoning? Well, in this game, you get points to your summon by, hitting the opponent, and let me show you right here. Just doing damage and doing your work. If you're playing correctly, you're gonna get summon points. However, the way you get the most summon points in this game is by targeting the summon crystal and destroy it. How do you target it? You hold L2 and R2 for a second and you will target the crystal. So again, we're targeting good old nameless Dissidia here, who is that's Furion. Okay, so we're targeting Furion, we hold the two buttons, and now we're targeting the crystal. Thank you, Cloud. That's really useful right there. So now that we're targeting the crystal, what the fuck do? We fucking destroy it, and look at how much summon points we have. So attacking the crystal is a really important aspect of the Dissidia metagame, and each time you destroy one of them, a new one will appear. The only time when crystals won't appear is when a summon is in place. Now, there's something else going in the meta here. We can either go and destroy the crystal, or camp around the crystal, wait when someone shows up, trying to destroy the crystal, and then we attack them both. We do some damage. Hey, the crystal appeared there. That's what that symbol means right there. So we can wait for someone else to attack the crystal and attack both them and the crystal together and do a shit ton of damage. Now we're gonna destroy the crystal again here, and we're gonna get our summon. How do we summon? Let's just destroy it, just to do it. There we go. So, how do we use our summon? By pressing the touchpad. It's kind of an awkward button, but hey, it works. Now, the more people that are doing this, the faster it will be. Look how fast that was. That was because all three players decided to press the summon button. So if you see your partner summoning, make sure you summon too to get the summon in place. Now we have the passive buff and the active buff because of the summon. All the summon is destroying everything around it. So what does the summon do? First of all, they stop the timer, so time won't pass while you're using a summon, and also they do bravery damage to our opponent, but they will never bravery wreck them. So as you can see, Furion right now doesn't have any bravery left, and that's because he got attacked by a summon, and he won't gain any bravery back because he hasn't been bravery broken. Now, it seems like, hey, they don't break their bravery, that's kinda shitty. Actually, it's not, because since they don't break their bravery, it's just one hit. Just one hit, and now they're broken, and you got a shit ton of bravery now. So summons are not only good for crowd control and just to annoy the opponents, they are a win condition. You can break all of the opponent's braveries and just destroy them. A summon can make an impossible victory possible, so making sure you get your summon is essential for Dissidia. Unlike, they were good in the previous Dissidia games, but now they're a really important aspect of the meta game. So our summon is about to disappear now. It actually, yeah, it disappeared already, and we cannot summon them anymore. Even if we destroy the crystals right here, we cannot get more summon meter anymore. The opponent can still summon their summon, and it's important to also keep in mind that you can only have one summon on screen at a time, so getting that summon in is super important. Now, while we're still here, let's talk about some team mechanics. So we're gonna attack Cloud right here in an effort to call for his attention. As you can see, we have 3 targets on us right now, and we got fucking summoned too. Well, this is gonna be interesting now, having to do all this shit while the enemy summon is doing everything. But as you can see, we got 3 people targeting us. How do we know this? Because of the 3 bars that are following Cloud right now. There's a 4th bar because that also includes the summon. So there's blue and red. They were like blue, they were changing between blue, red and purple. Purple is summon, of course, but what's the difference between blue and red? A red bar, let me target the person who's attacking me right now, yeah. A red bar shows when someone is casting an attack on you. So right now it's blue because no one's attacking me, but if Terra starts attacking me, it switches to red. So if you wanna make sure, if you want to know what's going on all over the fucking place right now, you're gonna need to look at these bars. The second you realize how this bar works, Dissidia just gets a lot less confusing. You can keep track of what's going on. You know who's attacking you. You know who to target because, hey, someone else is attacking me. Should I really be attacking this person who's not attacking me? No, I should be keeping in mind of these 2 fuckers that want to fuck my day up. So that's really about it. You know, there's also, when it comes to teamwork, you know, we're gonna go into this on the next video when we talk about these babies right here. But if we see an opponent getting fucked up, you know, on the corner, we can see their bravery values on the left or on the right. Hey, let's change targets and let's help our boy Squall up. You know, I know we don't have Squall, but I just wanted to come up with an example. So this goes back to how HP attacks works. If we land an HP attack and incapacitate the opponent, we make sure to get some free time and help someone out. We switch targets with L2 and R2, go for another target for a second, and then we go back to our other target. In these games, 2v1s will happen. You will constantly be switching characters once you know what you're doing. So that's what the exciting 3v3 part comes in. It can be kinda chaotic at first, but by looking at the minimap and most importantly, looking at the bars that are over your character, you will be able to keep track of the 3v3 aspects more easily. You will know when you're attacked, you will know when 2 or 3 people are targeting you, and hey, if 2 people are targeting you, that means someone is not being targeted on your team, so it's not all bad. In the next video, we're gonna cover some of the defensive techniques in this game, and we'll finally be talking about the messaging system that's really good and really useful in this game, and that you should be using. So thank you all for watching, and see you in video 4.